Hello, my name is Dimeji from Zip Automations, and in this video, we'll be walking you through cloud-based SCADA systems. Many businesses have different assets in many parts of the world, and in this age of digitalization, it is important for plant owners to be able to securely access their plants remotely. Traditional SCADA systems have this functionality, but are often limited to the fact that you can only access them from one location. Cloud-based SCADA systems offer the advantage that they allow authorized personnel to access them from any part of the world. At Zip Automations, we are helping our clients on their digital transformation journey by building modern, scalable, and secure SCADA systems that can be accessed from any part of the world. These systems also have data analytics that enable plant owners to gain real-time insights into their plant operations.
In this video, we'll be showing you an example and highlighting features of a cloud-based SCADA system we built for a client. Now, this company has 3 sites that they wanted to remotely monitor and control plant parameters, as well as get analytics insights. Now, for this client, we built a solution that was scalable in case the number of sites were to change, that can be accessed from varying devices such as desktop, laptop, mobile, or tablet. It's an easy as an access link. We also emphasized on security, so unauthorized entities cannot access your data or steal your credentials. A user identification feature was also implemented so that authorized users would have to log in to allow for different levels of access and authorization. So to begin, I will be accessing the cloud-based SCADA from this link. To reiterate, this can be done from anywhere in the world as long as you have the access link. I'm going to log in with my authorized credentials. So first, we're shown an overview page that shows us an overview of the particular station we're in. So for now, we're in the Abuja gas station. It shows us the plant layout and also a trend showing the important parameters coming out of that station. We can also select which station we would like to currently monitor. So we're currently on the Abuja gas station, but I can switch to the Ghana station, for instance. Now it shows we're in the Ghana gas station. The corresponding plant layout has popped up. You can also see the trend. Can do the same for the gas station in Enugu. Shows us the corresponding plant layout and also the trend as it relates to that station. Now, moving on to the map view, we can see a marker for every station we have scattered all over the world. So for instance, you can see a marker for the station in Ghana, for the one that's located in Abuja, and for the one in Enugu. For each of these stations, you can click on the corresponding markers and it shows you a pop-up of the important parameters for each of those stations. I can do that for Abuja. I can also see for that in Ghana. Now, if an alarm were to go off in any of these stations, the corresponding marker would turn red. So I can see the rest are blue, but for the one where an alarm has been raised, it signals to the operator that there is something wrong in this particular station. As you can see, the corresponding marker has turned red. But once that alarm were to be acknowledged or the problem to be solved, the marker would immediately turn back to the default color, which is blue. We can also see on the alarm page, it shows you a history of all the alarms that have been triggered for a time period. You can choose to acknowledge these alarms. So it has been acknowledged, 3 alarms acknowledged. It also shows you various events that have been configured and shows you a history of it as it has been triggered. Now, moving on to the data analytics features, if we were to go to the data analytics page, we can see gauges showing us the parameters as they change. There's a table logging in all these parameters over a period of time and a trend that's plotting said parameters. And this can be shown for whatever plant. So it changes and it shows us the corresponding parameters as it is currently and a logged table. Now, if we were to go to the Power Charts page, this helps us compare different trends as you so select over a time period. So currently we're comparing all the flow rates over all the stations, so from the Abuja, the Enugu, and the Ghana. we're comparing all their flow rates. They have been selected and highlighted. For this time period, it is displaying only over 2 hours. So we can change this and say we'd only like to see the values over an hour prior. And then that changes correspondingly. We can see the current value, the minimum over this time period, the maximum and the average over this time period. Now with this, we can select and deselect which current trend you'd like to see, if that will help with insights. We can also perform something called an X-trace, where you'd select certain time periods and then it shows you the parameters as they were at those particular times. So for instance, at 3:03 p.m., it shows you the necessary parameters as this at this, and it helps you with analysis and comparing these values. We can also perform something called a range brush. We can select from this period to this period and stop, from another period and stop. And now below you can see a plot. So it shows us for the first range brush I selected at starting at 3 to end at 3:11 p.m. shows us the values, the first and the last value, the average over that time. And then for the next range brush I selected, you can also see that below. So to help for even further insight. Now, you can export these values as a CSV file. It can be opened in Excel, sent for even further analysis. You can also print this selected page. So now you see what you just highlighted as a PDF, and that can be sent to other people or even stored for further analysis. Let's clear these. This solution also has a host of other features such as email and SMS-based notifications and reporting.
Zip Automations has a great team of engineers with vast experience in SCADA systems, industrial networks, cybersecurity, machine learning, and data analytics. Contact us if you'd like us to deploy any of these solutions at your facility. Thank you for watching.